Hello, everybody. Let me talk about your choice project real quick to make sure you understand how this works. Um, Kind of from year to year, it changes. So I make this video every year. If you are new to um, advanced art, because you're a new year two student, understand again, and you'll hear me say a couple times, is that as an artist, I want to make sure that you explore things um, beyond what you're maybe normally doing or just beyond the classroom itself. So you have a choice project and you have a competition project. I went over that before, but this is a little more specific to your choice project. Um, so on this one of the big differences this year is that this is a time for you to try something new. We get caught in a rut sometimes, whether we draw or we paint or we potter or we that's a word, or we do our metals and jewelry, or something like that. That it's actually beneficial to try different mediums because it gives you a chance to think about how those skill sets that you do in those types of classes, how they could benefit you in what you love, and what you've demonstrated your proficiency in. So that is a little bit of part of this choice project is to get you to create artwork outside of the time that's allotted, to try to get you to more of that develop that lifelong skill of learning, that when you get out of high school, that you can still draw, you can still paint. If you're fortunate enough, you can still do pottery, and stuff like that, or you can find a guild you can join. But there's just so much more beyond these four walls. Okay, and the choice project is designed that way. Okay, let me look at the sheet with you real quick. You can see that there are expectations. It must be done 2 weeks before the end of the quarter. Okay, we will talk about this the first day or two, and then every Monday, I'm going to be asking you, have you decided on your choice project? Have you decided on your choice project? Because I don't want you to wait the last minute to get it done. Okay, it's got to demonstrate between 8 to 12 hours worth of work. Now, if you put 15, 16, 20 hours, that's your decision, and that's exciting, but I don't want you to feel, like this is a suppressing kind of a project. It's supposed to free you to try new things. Okay. But I don't want to give 50 points to somebody who only spent an hour on something versus somebody who spent, 10 hours on it. Okay. So 8 hours, how long did you spend on it? You can tell by looking at a piece sometimes, on how long you actually spend on it. So to make sure, that you're being honest with it. This is done outside of class, unless you need a break. I get that. Or you're done with your current project, or maybe even I'm gone, and you need my help for something. I'm not there. Pull that out. You can get started working on it. It gives you something to do. Okay. Um, it can, like I said, it can be any medium. Again, kind of for that break. So once you kind of decide on it, you got to fill in the questions below. Medium. What is it made out of? Is it a drawing? Is it a painting? Is it a jewelry? Subject matter. What is it about? You do a drawing of a bear. Your pottery is going to be focused on coil building. That's a medium, but the subject is going to be um, a pot, or a cookie jar, kind of thing. Okay. Next one, like, how are you flexing your originality muscles in this project? Um, some of you are not ready for this yet, and others are. Coming up with an original idea in art, if you want to pursue a career in it, is vital. You can't continue copying things over and over and over again. So, how are you breaking out of that box? The easiest way to do that is to work off of your own photography. If you work off your own photography, that is your picture. You sat down, you took the shot, you found the angle, and everything like that. It gets a little bit harder, if you really like drawing dragons, but if you draw on like 10, 15, 20 dragons that you copied, you should have a better understanding of how the anatomy would work. So start off. It's not going to be as good as it is when you copy something, but the more experience you get at it, the better you will be. And then when somebody says, "Hey, that's really cool," you can actually tell them it was my original idea. And that speaks volumes, to your ability as an artist to be able to come up with something original. Okay. And it opens that door to, pursuing a career in art if you want to. And what's the purpose of the project? Why are you doing it? Is it to try something new? Is it to make a present for somebody? Is it do you want to express something different. What is it? You're trying to develop a new skill, stuff like that. Give me a quick sketch. It's just as a reference. So if it gets mixed up with other of your projects, I know that this sheet goes with this project. So don't spend very long on it. Otherwise, grading, you can kind of figure all that stuff out. The Artsonia prompt, that you'll write about Artsonia, what are strengths and weaknesses? Why did you do the subject and this medium, and stuff like that as you kind of work on that. So other than that, start thinking, about what you want to do and let me know if you have any questions. Thanks.